First on down sound on send on there the bell down sound so sound about down and down to the down been sound phone for on elbow. Okay, like why are you even friends with me?
I don't know. It's one. Yeah, it's one of life's many mysteries.
Indeed.
Such as Aaron's question of why do people watch Game Grumps?
Unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe. Stop watching.
My gosh, I've been trying to cut some streams into a let's play format. I've seen people do that, and it goes well for those, or at least I enjoy them. Like I like the long format thing because then I can just like find a video, turn something on, and then go and lie down in bed or clean or cook or whatever I need to do for a longer time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I followed like kind of how some people have done that, like including Game Grumps, and I didn't get like one single view at all on that video, and so I tried another time. Like, okay, maybe it was just the time of day that I uploaded it, but still the same, no views at all whatsoever. And I'm like, why is this a problem? Like these other, like, it's not like people don't like these kinds of videos. Like there are, like, there are people enjoying videos like this. So like, what's going on? And so I watch a video about what's it called? SEO, search engine optimization. And I've not been a good YouTuber. I've skipped like a lot of like places where I need to put keywords and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I tried a third time, and what do you know? Now I've got 4 views instead of 0.
It's improvement.
Uh-huh. And I think like all of those are probably me just going around like in my own community talking about why I don't get views. So like I'm sure that it's them basically.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we will see. We will see if it takes off. When I upload shorts, however, one of them basically has 2,000 views now. And it's the same content. Like it's a short from that same video. So I'm like, okay, what is going on? Like apparently, the long form video didn't even pop up in people's feed, like from people who are subscribing to me already.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? What? Why? What? 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 Why is YouTube doing this to me? I'm trying to be famous over here. And it's not letting me. Lukaine, why is YouTube not letting me be famous?
Because if everyone was famous, then no one would be famous.
What? So I have to take the bullet for someone else to be famous?
Yeah.
What if someone else took that bullet instead?
No.
Look, I just want to go to bed with 10 views and then wake up with 10,000 views.
No, there's people who do
famous
who
overnight.
wake up with that. Yeah. And some of them, probably would like to not be famous.
Then don't upload on YouTube.
What?
Then don't upload on YouTube if you don't want to be famous.
No, I mean, like, someone could be famous just by doing a post that, was supposed to be harmless, and then it was like, no.
I guess so. Like in my case, having uploaded like tens or even hundreds of videos by now, I'm thinking the algorithm should take the hint. Like maybe I'm ready for this. Especially now when I don't have a job and I need a job and I need to get money. It would be amazing to just wake up and go like, oh, hey, look at that. I don't need to worry anymore. Well, at least not for now.
Do they like tell you exactly like which part people have watched the most? Does still
Yeah,
do that?
yeah.
I don't know. I just kind of want. I just really like to know what is the one part that people watch the most.
It would have to be replayed then, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Just because I wanted to be like, and the part that people like the most was when I left my chair.
Mm. Yeah, like sometimes like sure you can look at the statistics, but they're
Yeah.
it's very difficult to know exactly why the statistics look like they do. There are so many people like because I was a part of one of these like what do they call them? Multi-channel group something? Network, multi-channel network, I think that they were called. MCN, I think so, yeah. Basically, just like a little, what to call it? Like, yeah, like a the group banding together and getting help from each other and like someone running it. And yeah, there were many different kinds of those. And they told me to like, oh hey, yeah, you should go look at your statistics and get some insight of your videos. And I'm like, don't just tell me to go look at the statistics. Like, show me, tell me how, what to look for and how to interpret these things. But yeah, like if there's like loss in retention, like at some point, then that's something to think about. But I don't know why there's loss in retention there. Like, how would I? How would I, like? There is nothing. There's usually nothing obvious to me that why some people cut out at a certain point. Like I'm not changing anything. And even one point I tried to upload, re-upload the same video, and like the retention curve was, and I kid you not, like basically inverted. It was the opposite of what the other exact same video was. And so like, how do I find any kind of information from that, knowing that if I upload the same video again, it can basically be the opposite? But people are like, I don't know, people never seem to listen to me when I bring up those kinds of concerns. They're just, no, why are you making it so difficult? Because I can't like conclude anything from this. Like it's just numbers. There's no way to tell anything really. So yeah, it's like that that can bother me at times. And I guess there are things that you could watch for, but none of these people seem to feel that they should need to tell me that, I guess. They also wanted me to pick a goal about, okay, so how many subscribers should you have in, I don't know, 3 months or something? And I'm like, why why am I setting this goal? Oh, to motivate yourself. And I'm like, but what goal would be realistic to set? Like, I could put 20 subscribers. I could put 200 subscribers. I could put 2,000 subscribers. Like, and all of them could be like equally realistic. So like, I have no idea what to put. Like it kind of felt like setting a goal for what the weather for what I want the weather to be tomorrow. Like I don't have much control over that, and like it wouldn't change how I do things. Like the more interesting thing to me was to figure out how much I'm willing to do to maximize the growth, and then whatever the result is, and like because like it wouldn't change anything for my plans if I put 20 subscribers or 200 subscribers or 2,000 subscribers. Like I would still like do as much as I can to grow the channel. And so that's one of the things that I don't know, like I seem to be the odd one out when it comes to reacting to those kinds of things, because it felt like everybody else was like, oh yeah, no, I mean, I set a goal like this, and yeah, I feel motivated for that. Well, I'm like, but you're just putting an arbitrary number, like you're just pulling a number out of your ass, and it's not at all connected to reality. And so like how does it motivate you? And I guess like, okay, fine, like if it motivates people, then I do it. But like I couldn't really get into it, and it kind of frustrated me that nobody understood why I couldn't get into it.
I think it's kind of just like it's just a goal that you want to achieve,
Mm,
not a goal that like you are going to get, very fast, but like it just kind of sets a goal that of something that you want to achieve at some point.
yeah. And I guess like
It's kind of like like with Sonic Rumble, where like you get an achievement for getting so many rings. It's like
mm,
you're not going to get it like immediately, but you will eventually get it at some point.
mm. Right, and at least then you have some kind of control. Like the more you work on it, the closer you will be getting.
Yeah.
While when it comes to people and them wanting to view your channel, it's like sure you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. And so like
Right.
sure you can, I guess you can have a goal for the horse to drink. Like that wouldn't be like very odd.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess
Like I would say, like it's kind of like I would say like this motel here, like is that they want to have like the best motel, and the thing is, in our film, to get a good like 5-star motel, to have thing is that you have to make it look pleasing, and you want people to come there, so you do things so that people come.
mm,
And seeing you having like five like like I don't know, like 100 people within like 2 months or something, it's what they would like to see.
mm,
They can't control it, but they are going to try to make the thing be achievable,
mm,
and do different strategies to get people to come.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I just don't see the point in doing that, I guess.
And that's fine. It's just it's just kind of a thing where like it's not something you want to do.
Yeah.
You want to do something that is something that you can make it be like a controllable goal.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just interesting also how people's tips about how to grow on YouTube never actually really work. Because like
Mm.
someone says that, oh hey, do this and you will grow, and then you do it and nothing happens. And then someone else says, oh do this and that will help. And then you do it and then absolutely nothing happens. And like after a while you're kind of just like, does anyone actually know what they're talking about, or are they just like going by anecdotal evidence, basically.
The way how I kind of see it is that there is no actual way. It's just you need to try anything because
Yeah,
you never know what's going to be the thing that's going to be the thing that's going to do it. Because like when I did, Gunner Ridge, I don't think any of us thought that we were going to, be in touch with Team Four Star, who is very famous for doing the Bridge series.
yeah,
What happened, and you know, yeah, I mean, if we probably, continued on and did more stuff, probably, I and everyone else probably would have been famous. But things happened.
yeah. And I guess that's what actually bothers me. Like the people who give these tips, they are
Mm-hmm.
talking as if they have the answer. And like, if you do this, then you will succeed. Without any of the humility or the language that you just illustrated. That okay, this is just like you. I'm showing you doors that you can open, but
Mm-hmm.
whether people are going to walk through those doors is not a given. So that's how you should be viewing my tips. Like, it's not something that for sure is going to work, but this is what you can try. If people would be having that humility to it, or like setting the expectations that way, then I guess I wouldn't be so bothered by it. But when these people talk to me in their video as if they have the answer, and if you do this, then you most certainly will succeed, then I guess that's what bothers me, like the lack of realism there, I guess.
I will say they do. When you are presenting a video like that, you do have to sound like you are confident of what you're saying. Otherwise, no one's gonna take your advice.
Mm.
You aren't. Because you do want to help, and if you're sounding like you're talking out of your ass, then no one's gonna follow your advice.
And I feel like with the experience, at least from my perspective, is the more people kind of acknowledge the weaknesses in what they're saying, the less
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they are talking out of their ass.
Yeah.
Because then they acknowledge, like what you said earlier, that there really isn't the answer. There are only like
Yeah.
things that you can try, and like whatever YouTuber communicates that view, that YouTuber I will trust more. But I realize that's not necessarily the case for everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, confidence is definitely a way to fool people. Like sometimes it's just about presenting something in a confident way, and people will buy it not because it makes sense necessarily, but because you were confident.
People want a fast, easy solution. They don't
Yeah,
want. They don't want to be told that something might work. They want to be told that something is going to work.
yeah, and they want to be told that it's easy.
Yeah. When really there is no easy option.
Yeah, indeed. Whereas I want to know what actually does work.
Yeah. Which I'm going to say you're never going to get that answer.
Yeah, and
That's
if
the truth of the matter. That's what I will always
yes,
will say. Like no matter
yes,
what I tell you, it's not going to be the answer because it could work, but it could definitely not work.
yeah, and and I absolutely agree with that. And like, since that is the case, don't fucking bullshit me.
Like one thing I probably would suggest is definitely take a public speaking course
Mm. Yeah, yeah,
because you are literally are talking to people for hours,
yeah,
and you need to be comfortable knowing there are people out there.
yeah, indeed. And I feel like talking in front of the camera and talking in front of the audience are
Mhm.
similar skills,
Mhm.
but also differs in key ways. I feel like it might be easier to be maybe not easier, but it's a different skill, I think, to be natural in front of an audience where you might get reactions and just basically talking to a machine. I feel like it's different skills.
Yeah, I do agree, but like it does help to
Yeah,
like be
indeed.
able to feel comfortable talking for hours upon
Yeah,
something.
yeah, very much so. Right, right. Numbers, numbers. Okay, now I wrote it down, so now I'm not going to forget the point that I'm trying to make like 2 times now, but keep forgetting about. Because in order to use the statistics at all, you need a significant amount of data in order for it to be trustworthy. And if you're a small YouTuber, then you might not have enough data to draw any kind of like significant conclusion from it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like a big issue, and like so it's something to really take into consideration when you receive tips or give tips to someone. Because like if I have like 5 views, then those 5 views isn't going to say anything. The sample is way too small to give any kind of direction. In order to do some things that is going to make you grow, you need to be big in the first place for it to actually do anything. And no one ever freaking talks about that. No one ever problematizes these things that are, in my opinion, very important to problematize. That word,
Prioritize.
not prioritize, but like discuss, like in a deeper way.